What's going on, YouTube? It's yours finest, hosted by Mike. What's poppin'? Sorry about that. So, I am exhausted. Had a busy week. Today, there was no market of fleas at the Meadowlands, but hopefully next Saturday it will be. So, yeah. Tomorrow I wanted to go to Columbus again, but unfortunately, I'm gonna go and deal with somebody I know who has a shop there that I already have stuff put aside for him. And so to meet up with my man Scottish Mike again tomorrow. And today I met up with a dude named Moses, and he brought some stuff for me, like he did about a little over a week ago. So other than that, I've been at the mechanic shop. You know, like I said, you know, at Motorcycle Mall. You know, I had to pay an arm and a leg for my bike to be fixed, my Yamaha Roadstar. I mean, not to be fixed, but you know, whenever I buy any motorcycle, I always go get everything checked out, just to make sure everything is copacetic. Because you know, a motorcycle is a vehicle you do not want to be on if there's a malfunction. Car malfunctions, it will just shut off, or you may have a couple of seconds or so to veer off somewhere. Motorcycle shuts off on you, or there's a mechanical failure. It can cost you your life. You know what I mean? Thank God it did pass a full bill of health. The bike is The bike is fine. Thank you. The bike is fine, and you know, outside of that, you know, the car needed a new water pump, and you know, the truck is still in the shop. I took the truck on Tuesday. I was promised 2-3 days at best. They had to take virtually almost the whole engine apart, like the whole top, to get to where, I don't know what you call it, just the top of the engine. And you know, they put new seals, everything. And yesterday, you know, I went to take my car home, and then I was gonna come back in an Uber, and you know, the mechanic, the owner of the shop, you know, said, hey, you know, I'm gonna keep the car for an hour. I'm hearing a noise. And I automatically got a little defensive, because I'm like, you know, yeah, I brought my truck in to get work done to it because it wasn't pulling right and everything like that. But it had no noise on the side or the front of it. I know, because I constantly have my truck on, and I didn't hear any noises. And on top of that, you know, they took the top engine apart. Now there's noises coming from my engine. Well, a noise. He didn't say. He claimed it. First he told me knocking. Then he claimed it wasn't knocking. I don't know. So I think his guy fucked up or did something wrong, and now they're gonna try to fix it or minimize whatever damage he could have caused. But he did say his guy took it for a ride to see, you know, to make sure everything was copacetic, because nothing had no codes, blah 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 blah. But let me tell you something: if a person is willing to take everything apart again, they know they fucked up on something. They just don't want to tell you because they don't want to be liable for an expensive job. I'm not stupid. So I did go today, after Moses left, and you know, we made a deal. I did sneak up on them. Nobody was there, including the dude that was working on it. I hope it's not the same guy working on it, just in case. Because the truck was fine. It sounded nice and everything, but you know, they said they heard a noise, and I was telling the owner, and he got a little defensive, because I was like, you know, before I know what I needed work done on it, but it didn't have no noises to it, even when I dropped it off. But he should know that. That's probably the run, you know, whatever. Anyway, so they're gonna take care of that. So on Thursday, you know, because on Wednesday he ordered the water pump and a pulley or something like that for my Mustang, and he ordered it, and he was like, all right, cool. So he promised me to get me in a slot on Thursday, which he did. I had to wait around for about a little over 2 hours. I did that. Car's running perfect. It's running fine, unlike my truck. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just something that was probably overlooked, or when they pulled it apart, maybe something fell in it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it's a 2014 truck, and before I got that F-150, only God knows what somebody else did to it. So I'm not really trying to blame or anything like that. And I know sometimes people don't want to really tell the owner what's, you know, like what they think it may or may not be, because they don't want them to just start spazzing out, at least until they figure it out. Because at the end of the day, he could have just said, hey, job is done, boom, 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 and he could have let me drive right out, you know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate the fact that he didn't want to do that, but I am upset because he gave me a set schedule and date, and I paid him already because I said, all right, here's your money. I paid him, so all I was basically doing was going to drop off the Mustang, hop in an Uber to come back to pick my truck up. And on the way going back, he's like, oh yeah, well, by the way, I'm gonna keep it for another hour. I hear something. So that kind of got me a little upset and a little defensive because I've been, just like everybody, we've all been fucked over by mechanics in the past. I have a rule. I don't deal with black mechanics. I don't deal with specific groups of people because I've had a lot of issues with certain groups of people. When it comes to people, you know, when it comes to mechanics, and only black mechanic I've ever dealt with and I ever will is my boy Chief Keef. Over there on right off of Beach Channel and Beach 59th Street in the Rockaways. You know what I mean? Or Auburn basically. He brought the Dunkin' Donuts / Shell gas station, Shell mechanic place from a guy he worked for. And he's the outright owner now. He's the only black guy I'd ever fucking allow to work on my vehicles. When we still lived in the house over there on DeCosta Avenue in Auburn by the sea in the Rockaways. They always worked on my vehicles, and you know I trust that fucking guy with. I mean, let's put it this way. I would loan him my Mustang if he ever asks, or any one of my bikes. So that says a lot. But anyhow. So that job was about $3,000, which is worth it because you gotta take shit apart and you know it's engine work, blah 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 blah. And of course it cost me about $900 because of course it's a Ford Premium Coyote, so you can't use aftermarket parts. You need real Ford parts for that. Of course if Ford did it, it would have been a $1,500 to $2,100 job. He only charged me $900 for it. Because that's what most mechanics do. That's outside of dealerships because that's how they make their money. And, you know, they buy the parts and they're already paying for mechanical labor because they own the shop. So they're not paying somebody for labor because they're already paying them hourly rates. So it makes sense. You know, say they know how to dibble and dabble and make money. Make a great fucking profit and still, you know, eat. So, you know, that's that. So hopefully... I'm going to go there first thing Monday morning. I'm not going to even call him. I'm just going to show up maybe around 10:30 or something like that. Just to, you know, show my presence and get an update in person on what's going on because his guy did take everything down today. Because like I said, when I went there, they must have all been on lunch. So they did take virtually everything apart that I took pictures on Facebook the other day. Thursday, as a matter of fact. So. I mean, I believe my truck is in good hands because I'm just talking shit because I'm just a little nervous and a little aggravated at the same time because now he's costing me money because I feel like it shouldn't have been over. Whatever the fuck happened, it should have been done correctly because evidently if something was done correctly the first time, he wouldn't have heard a noise. But the fact that he's rectifying and fixing it before I left is pretty cool. I'm just agitated because he's costing me money. Because, you know, now I can't use my vehicle tomorrow. You know what I mean? So, but I feel like, you know what, maybe there's a reason for that. I never really like selling in nobody's flea markets around holidays. And I found out a couple days ago, literally, like, I think Wednesday. Wednesday I found out that, oh shit, well, Easter is this Sunday. And normally I cook big dinners and shit for holidays for my family just because it's something we do, but again, I just found out. So, I guess, I mean, I think most of the holidays in Columbus is always good anyway, but I don't really know how tomorrow's going to be, but I guess I'll find out when I get there, whatever. But I'm just going to drop some stuff off to Scottish Mike. I'm going to meet up with Rich, and, you know, he has a store in there, and we already made a deal on what he wanted me to bring for him, and, you know, we're going to work that stuff out, and maybe maybe Thursday I'll bring more shit to him or whatever. We're gonna cross that bridge when we get there, so to speak. And outside of that, I spent about $5,000 in the last 2 weeks. You figure? Actually, no, more than that. Almost. Oh shit! Look at that. I'm sorry about that. I just put my thumb up, and for some reason, my iMac it just had a bubble with a thumb in it. That shit was like, yo, this IA is crazy. But I don't know how did it just do that. Whatever. Anyway, I forgot. I got so this. Oh yeah. So about little over 5,000, because you figure 3 on what they got to do, 9, so that's 39, and then 15, 49, so like 5,400. But you know, I shouldn't have any more problems with that stuff. And you know, you don't want a water pump to go bad, because that can mess the engine up, and that can cause a lot more damage, especially on a high performance V8 muscle car. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important. So that's out of the way. So I won't have any pulley tension issues and nothing like that until I decide to get a Whipple, and then you know that whole system changes as well. But you know, other than that, I'm not really too sure if I'm gonna put another nine or so $1,000 in a Whipple. But I think I'm gonna do it anyway. So, but I'll cross that bridge when I'm ready to get there. But I'll probably do a whole engine rebuild for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I'm thinking about later on, maybe another year or two, just to do it. I was on both bikes yesterday too. So yesterday was a full day. I was on both bikes yesterday, and then you know, finished off the day with the car. Or did I finish it off with the bike? Whatever. Anyway, who cares? So yeah, and within that, the last couple of days, I got my packages from J Jayden Toys, the same people that was waiting for my 2003 GI Joe MCC, which is the Mobile Command Center. I got that from them, and then I got the Night Force Grizzly tank. Of course, it's missing the front cannon. It took some time to get here, but they both got there. And you can see right there in the corner. That's it right there. As you guys saw a video of me explaining it to you. This box just came today. I don't know where it's from, but we'll get to that. That'll be the last thing I do. I'm not gonna really stay up here and talk you to death on anything other than whatever. And you know, when I got back from checking that out, I decided to go get the kids something to eat. So they went to Chick-fil-A, so we went and got that. On the way going, I went to Watch Hong, and we didn't go to Walmart. So me and Isaiah, you know, like in Watch Hong, there's a Target, a Walmart, and now a Ross. I wasn't going to Ross, but it was like, today's a beautiful day. Everybody and their fucking dead grandparents were out. The parking lots was banana. I've never seen it that packed. So we did go into Target, and the Target I went into, there was a hologram version of Darth Maul, like a Darth Maul hologram Black Series. Me and Isaiah was walking around, and he said he wanted a new sheet sets, a new comforter, whatever. So that was like $100. That was like $100 and something bucks right there. So he got that, and I went to scan, and thanks to somebody else on YouTube, I went to scan, and it said not available for the Black Series. So I was like, wait a minute. I remember somebody a while ago talking about that they'll put a cheap price or some shit because it wasn't in the system. They don't want to just give you something for and it didn't even say a penny on it. It said not available. So I remember seeing another one. I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let me go back and get the other one now, and then go to the register. Went to the register. There's one white lady with her daughter. She brought a lot of shit. She tried to fucking steal a bottle of maybe lotion or something like that. But me and the girl, we gave each other a glance, like, you know, like this bitch nigga glance. Like, we both looked at each other like, this fucking bitch thinks she's slick. You know what I'm saying? So when she walked off, we were talking about it. She said, yeah, I know, but they don't pay me enough for this shit. But I saw it, and it's like the way she had bags and stuff. And the lady spent like over $100 fucking dollars for a whole bunch of shit, and she tried to steal that one bottle. And it was like right where you put the child inside the stroller. I mean, inside the shopping cart, but on the right side in that corner. And I mean, you know, like, and the way she had it, like, and I was just looking at her like, I wanted her to see the distaste on my face. Like, some people think just because their parents or they're entitled, their white entitlement, like people are not stupid. Man, we niggas from the hood, man. We don't give a fuck what race or what color you are. We watch everything and everybody. You know what I'm saying? It was just funny. And it's like she tried to steal it. She did. She tried to play it off, and then she couldn't even she didn't even have no defense for it. The girl didn't even want to argue it. The lady paid for it, that was it. But the look on her face told me everything. Like, look at this slick bitch. Like, this funky ass bitch, you know, like, it was disgusting. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, so Isaiah's stuff was like, I don't know, $100 or something bucks or some shit, and then like I think she charged me $4 for for the figures. It was 2 of them. I'm gonna show you guys it in a minute. Let me see. I got shit everywhere. Yep. So the sheet set was $45. The quilt was $60. And then the Star Wars was $4 each, making it $8. So that came up to $113. Tax was $7.49. So everything wound up being $120.49. Now on a regular basis, those Star Wars figures should at least be around $20 each. But you know, the fact that I got 2 for what, 55% cheaper than what they sell for retail, I wasn't gonna argue that. But before we get to that, let me show you so 3 things I've ordered from Jay Jayton in the last couple of weeks as I've been dealing with them. And again, you know, that old 3 MCC, aka G.I. Joe Mobile Command Center, the Night Force version of the Grizzly tank, and then like last week I believe I ordered this. Now I always did want the Margot Kidder. Did I say Margot? No, Margot Kidder. What's it? Margot Robbie or something like that. I'm thinking of the lady who played Lois Lane in the original Christopher Reeve Superman. I'm wilding. So yeah, there's Margot Robbie. I believe that's her name. Now a lot of people like this. I mean, I didn't really like the gold suited one. This is the one I always liked, and had to have it. Just a beautiful figure, man. I mean, it's dope. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna do a what's it called on it because you know this thing's been out for years. But I always did want this Hot Toy version of her. Wait a minute. Is this missing a bat? Hold on a second here. Oh man, so this thing is not complete, and it seemed like it's used. They didn't say that. So she is missing the bat. So I gotta reach out to them and let them know, like, yo, she doesn't have the bat, bro. And she's missing her gun. Hold on, let me see. This is why I like doing things on camera. This is why I like doing things on camera, y'all. So you guys can see. So she doesn't have her pistol, and she doesn't have the bat. Which is why I brought this shit. So she definitely don't have the bat and the gun. So whoever they brought this from, they must have brought this shit used, because wherever they got this from, she doesn't have the bat and she doesn't have the gun. So I gotta call them up and be like, yo, listen, check this shit out. You guys advertise this and that, and she don't have her fucking bat and she don't have the gun. And that's why I brought this. So they're either gonna have to do something or I'm gonna report them, just because I don't like shit like that. And sometimes, I mean, I don't really know, nor do I give a flying fuck. I mean, I am a little upset right now, and I was just about to praise these assholes. So I gotta call them up and be like, yo, listen, check it out. I open up that Harley Quinn. She's missing her gun and the bat. So I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all should have known and checked before y'all sold this shit. I'm gonna say it just like that, because I'm a little pissed the fuck off. So I'm gonna do that. Outside of that, another person I ordered some stuff from, I got this Snake Eyes, which is like the DVD version of him, where he comes with timber and like a DVD. I didn't check it off yet, but I'm gonna check it off anyway. But I really didn't want to check it off because I don't have the dog. But I need to check it off, because if I don't, I want to buy him with the dog. But either way, I'm gonna need him with the fucking dog anyway. So that's why I knew I didn't have it. I didn't really know what he went with. So, you know, it is what the fuck it is. Other than that, I got this. I got a Cobra Eel somewhere over here. Oh, he's right here. So I got this, which I needed. I already checked it off in my book. This Cobra Eel, really good condition. And I got the exclusive. I mean, I think it looks like shit. It is made like garbage and it looks like shit. But I'm completing, so what am I gonna do? this convention piece. Hold on, for my thing die. Let me go off. So this convention version of the Skyhawk, I gotta also contact this person and be like, yo, what happened to because the guy said it's complete. I don't have any. There's no sticker sheet for this. So where the fuck is the sticker sheet for this? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta call. I gotta contact him back because I paid money. I paid for this. I didn't get it for like $40. So I'm like, yo, my man, what happened to the sticker sheet for that that Skyhawk? Now, to be honest, I don't know if he said it doesn't have the sticker sheet or not. But if it didn't, I shouldn't have paid what the fuck I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So I got that Cobra Ill, this, and this from the same person. And I think some of these whatnot motherfucking scandalous motherfuckers know what the fuck they doing. Some of these white boys play like they're stupid, but they're not. Just motherfucking idiots that buy their shit is stupid like me. Especially considering I keep buying the same shit over and over again. And I can't say that happens to the best of us. It just happens to idiots that don't know what the fuck they doing, like me. Yay. So I don't know if I showed you guys this, but last week I got this from, one day I went and I met Scottish Mike. We met over there by the John Bon Jovi rest stop on Garden State, like going towards Sayreville. And we did a trade. No. He brought stuff for me that day. This is like from the last time. This is Sunday. Last Sunday when he we did this trade. So I'm gonna show it to you guys again. You know, so this, unfortunately, he's got a busted crotch, which makes him almost worthless because, without, if you had the crotch, this would be a great piece, but without the crotch, it's basically just this to me. But whatever. It was on a trade of shit I gave him, I sold him anyway, so whatever. And outside of that, let me show you guys this stuff as well. So this thing I waited for a long time from Franco Changio. So there's a greater chance that I'm not going to be ordering from him again. Only because I ordered this shit on the fucking 30th of March. So explain to me why I ordered this on the 30th of fucking March and I got it on the 18th of April. That makes no fucking sense. I've gotten things 3 times the size of this fucking box. 3 times the size of this fucking box within days, and it came from halfway fucking across the damn nation. So why did this take so fucking long? And it's funny because Fam Eric also brought shit from Franco Changio, and he got his shit a day before I did, and he ordered it also on the 30th. So it's not just me. This Franco Changio guy, I don't know what's going on with him, and I've ordered from him before, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. And I can't just say it's a whim that happened once because it didn't just happen to me. He ordered shit from the same day, and his shit took a long time to come. We're both in the same state. It's just that he got his shit before I did, because I guess he got his shit quicker because the UPS processing center must be closer to the hub must be closer to him than it is to me. That's the only logical explanation. He did pack stuff good, but there's no logical explanation on why something that was ordered then I just got now. So at least now I do have the Cobra Venom Cycle, which is one of the items I purchased. So this is something I'm no longer going to need. But I'm going to put this stuff down somewhere. So I check it off in a book so I don't make that mistake like I keep doing. Then this one as well. So, oh yeah, I ordered 2 of them? Interesting. I didn't know I ordered 2. It's been so fucking long, I don't even remember. Alright, let's see what else I got. The thing is, it's been so fucking long that I've been waiting for this shit. There's a good chance I brought this stuff somewhere else. Because, that's a long time. The 30th, and you got 31 days in March. So technically almost a month. From the 30, technically it shouldn't take no more than the second for him to mail it out. If it's a weekend. So explain to me, if you're not in fucking Canada or Australia, why the hell did it take so long? That means he has a shitty, he just shipped shit shitty. So here we got two Cobra Saw Vipers. I think there was something Eric needed too. So I think he was like, I think we did discuss him buying something that I had extras of or whatever. Cause I do remember I did beat Toy Man or somebody else or some shit. Cause you know once I already have a bad rapport with you and I don't like you, man, you know you're my, you know I'm gonna make sure you don't get anything or you're gonna pay high on it. You got the Range Viper here. Certain people, I don't like fake full of shit people. And it's funny cause like, actually I ain't gonna waste no more energy on that bullshit. You know I'm not gonna waste no more energy on it. And I guess I must have brought two of these too. So here you got the Meta Viper, which I know I have this anyway. Why did I buy them? I don't know. Again, probably trying to beat these guys to the punch. And this just literally came the other day. I think it was yesterday. And he does pack good though, but I am upset with him. So here we have more Range Vipers. I don't remember ordering all these. So I gotta look and see, because there's a good chance he probably fucked up and made a mistake somewhere down the line and sent me out somebody else's shit, because at the end of the day, it was so fucking long, who knows what he did. You know what I mean? So let's see what these are. These are some kind of DVDs. That's the thing, I buy so much, I can't keep up. So here you have Beachhead, the single disc, which I'm trying to collect all these stupid things too, even though they make the same figure a million times. And it says collect all 6. So you have, and it's funny because like my G.I. Joe lady in Columbus, she had all these things and I didn't want them. And now look, I need them. Roadblock, which I think I have already. I think there's some single discs there. It may not be. And then, wait a minute. You got Beachhead, Roadblock, and Rakondo. So the thing is, like, at least these guys are complete now. Where am I going to put this shit? I have no fucking idea. I have no idea whatsoever. But, so I do got to reach out to him and be like, yo, da-da-da-da. It's not in there, and then this guy, I gotta look back at all this shit and see what happened. I'm gonna tell him, you know, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna order from Franco Changer no more, just because I don't appreciate or like the fact that he takes a long time to ship shit. Because it's like, it was not just me, and you know, like me and Eric live in the same state, and we happen to be boys, family. So how the fuck is it that? How is it that he, you know, both of us don't have it? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Outside of that, since the package was here when we got home, let me show you guys, because I got that today. So let me show you guys the shit that I did pick up today. Like I told you, I was telling you guys about this Darth Maul. I only brought it really. I only brought it because, you know, if I ever, you know, when I see Ray Park again, I'm gonna see if I can get him to sign these as well, just because they dope looking. And I also have like an old vintage, like, you know, like the plate, like I think the Kenner Darth Maul lightsaber in a box. So I'll ask him to sell that. I'll ask him to sign that as well. So one of these is gonna be up for sale. I don't even know what they go for, but you know, at $4 each, I ain't gonna argue. I know they gotta be worth that. So that was at the Watch Hong, and then coming back, because you know there's 2 Chick-fil-A's. There's one in Watch Hong. Then there's one in Union, you know, which is where I was just gonna go. And you know, on the way coming back, you know, the Union Target had only these 3. I picked them up. Don't ask me why, but I picked up. They had 2 Serpentors and CoverGirl. So it's funny because the CoverGirl basically has Snake Eyes comic, her, Cobra Commander, and Cobra Bat comic on it, on the back of hers. I guess that would be the original 5 or 4. And then the Serpentor has 9 on the back. See the difference? Obviously, you guys know. And so there's Comic Snake Eyes, Comic Bat, Cobra Commander, Cover Girl, Tomax and Zaymot, Fatal Fluffy, Serpentor, Raymore, and Duke. So I have Serpentor, Raymore, and Cover Girl. You know what I'm saying? So I brought an extra Serpentor. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably try to trade it or something like that. I just bought it because dudes are asking $35 for it at the show I went to in upstate New York, which wasn't that great. It wasn't really like a yippee, whoop-de-doo type show. So I don't know what I got these my G.I. Joe figure stands. I have no idea where the hell I put them. I gotta find them because I know I have more, and I don't know where the fuck they at. So that's all of this shit. And yeah, so let's see what's in this box here. This is a big, heavy one. I have no idea what the fuck is in here. It's heavy. And it's not from eBay. Michigan City, Indiana. Damn, what the hell did I order? Half the time I don't even know what the fuck I be ordering. But I guess we'll all find out, right? And just so you know, this is a big ass box. This is a sharp ass knife too. Heavy. Let's see. Damn, this guy shipped fast. I know what this is now. Oh no, this is that lady. She ships fast. I hope she put a shipping label. I mean, a packing slip in here. And the reason why is because I would really, I would definitely buy from her again. Now, I'm gonna tell you why I brought this. And she gave me everything at a deal. I think I paid like $30 for this. But I mean, come on, man. It's I think it's complete or semi-complete. But I really brought it just for the antenna. Oh, something's broken in there. I really just brought it for the antenna. Even though this isn't the antenna that comes with the original one, but I am gonna use it because I'm not giving nobody no fucking $100 just for no fucking antenna. I mean, do I need an extra one of these? No. But I want the antenna, and I do know that this is slightly different. It's way off. The colors and stuff is off, so I do want to get the original tripod for this. But I brought it for the antenna. Yeah, I mean, it's a different color, but I don't give a shit. It's an original. I ain't gonna cry over oranges and apples. I don't know what this is. This looks like it broke off of something. I don't know what that is. Probably broke off of something here. But to be honest, I only brought it for the antenna. But I mean, look at it. It's in good condition. It's got everything there. Just well, not everything is missing. The missiles that go in the back. Because I have mine right there, and I think mine is missing a missile as well. So I am gonna go ahead and whatever parts I need, I'm gonna complete it. I mean, I don't think I need much, but there you have it. I don't know how the fuck that Harley Quinn missing it and these assholes. So I'm gonna call them like, yo, listen, yo, like, what's going on, man? That Harley Quinn is missing the bat and the gun. How you guys didn't notice that? They're gonna have to do something about that, or I'm gonna contact these people and let them know that it's not as described. Now this, I know I need it. I believe this is complete. It is a stupid looking vehicle. It is a real doofy, stupid looking vehicle for sure. But I needed it. To be honest, when you look at this, you wouldn't even think this is G.I. Joe. You're like, what the fuck were they thinking? But it says Hasbro on it, 2004. So I do got to add this to my book. The one thing I do miss about my other computer over this is I was able to pause. And I have been selling my robots too. I'm only keeping the ones that look similar to Voltron. I don't need all the Power Ranger looking ones. My boy Eddie had this, and he wanted like $1 for it. But you know, I thought he was crazy until I went to some of the shows and seen people asking like $1.25 for this. So that's why I brought it, even though it is 25th anniversary related. But I don't know what this is missing, but it is pretty badass looking. G.I. Joe Hummer 2. But this is like, I think from 09 or something like that, or 14. From 2006. And a missile drop. So I'm gonna look into this too and see, but it's nice though. It'd be funny if I looking at and I got this shit. I know fucking Alex gonna be laughing like this fucking nigga. This nigga. Keep buying the same shit, nigga. But it's funny though, they make him and Eric, they're blood brothers. They make fun of me, but you know, they be trying to look out for their old boy. And this finally got, because I didn't have one of these. Which is this? Wait. Oh no. I got one, but it's not green. It's the other camouflage. That's why I kept getting this one mixed up. So I did need this. I'm telling y'all, man, it ain't. Man, listen, it ain't easy, man. When you trying to collect all this G.I. Joe stuff, that's why a lot of people don't collect all of them. It's why the smart people collect the shit from like the early 80s and don't even do the 90s. Because it's just retarded. Oh yeah, and then I got 2 other helicopters too. I got the green one and the red one. But her prices are so fucking cheap. I think I paid $80 for both. Which is about less than what I paid for them anyway. But the reason why I got them is because I just need some parts for it. And it was easier to pay $40 a helicopter to get a couple of missiles and parts that I needed than to actually buy the parts out. And I can use these. And I can use these G.I. Joe parts. I mean, yeah, I can do another helicopter, but I don't need all these helicopters. So yeah, this is I mean, she definitely takes the shit out of this stuff. I'll tell you that. Take the shit out of this stuff. So you got this big bad boy here, and she had 80 on this. So I think I got them both for. She tried to sell them a couple times on her show, and she just kept recycling this stuff until she tried to sell it. And I fucked up because I missed out on on the RC car. But you know, this is the helicopter here, which is the green one. I got a green one up here. You guys can't see. So this is it here. Whoop. So I'll knock all this shit down. And here's the other one. And she shipped quick. I'll definitely order from her again. I don't remember if I bought from Franco Changio before. I think I have. But I know this is like, I mean, it was no reason why that package would be so small. It takes so long. And she went tape crazy. I mean, you know, she definitely wanted everything to get here. So this is like the second twin helicopter. I mean, I might keep this one just because it is from the twins. So I might just keep both helicopters, man, and just say fuck it, and I might just hang these from the ceiling. Especially this one, because you know, it's the twins helicopter. You know, really really dope. So I'll look and see what I have that complete both. I don't know if they both complete. I don't even think she knew if they both complete. And then there's one more item in here, and I think I basically got everything else that I needed. I probably did buy this too, just because like the price was right on everything, and I said fuck it. Okay, so this is the Spitfire, which I do have. I knew I had this, so I purposely bought it because it was like fucking $10. I mean, come on, for $10, why wouldn't I buy it? And I have one in the box, and now I have one out. What am I gonna do with it? I don't know. I might just find somewhere to put it, or maybe I'll just sell it later on. But I didn't really pay much for all this. I mean, I paid like what, 150, 160 bucks for all this. Both those helicopters alone was worth that. So I mean, she definitely reinforced the box. You know, as you see, it's a double box inside. So yeah, I definitely buy from her again for two reasons. One, I think I brought this shit on Wednesday, and I just got it Saturday. Unlike Franco Chango, this nigga took almost a fucking month. Why wouldn't I be upset? I mean, you know, there's no excuse for that. And as far as this hot toy go, I gotta contact them and be like, yo, like, what's popping? Like, you guys charge me. I paid for that Harley Quinn and she's missing shit. I'm gonna say just like that. They're gonna have to take care of that. I'm gonna say, y'all ain't even check inside the box. Like, she's missing a bat and a gun. And that's why I brought it. But anyway, y'all, gotta go. Peace out.